Create a Telltale account or log in now. The Telltale Games account keeps you up to date about our games. Nah. What up, False? What up, Nubian? Right though, Nubian. Alright. What the hell is going on here? Oh, updating. My bad, sis. Purchased and installed. So what's going on there? Oh, about to record and probably earn a copyright strike at the same time. I hear you, False. Asus, I was looking at the Batman game when I ended the stream, and I noticed that there's crowd play on there. So like when I'm on it playing it, like y'all can interact with the game. Like I guess y'all can select the answers from that. I might turn it on when I stream it again. It's up to y'all if y'all feel like participating. What you cranking in the background, False, to get a copyright strike? Yeah, that's what it said on there, sis. So I'm gonna have to check it out and see. What's up, Angel? Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the stream, False. 2,000-year house force of the loyal Bannermental house start in the darkest reaches of the wolf's way. Oh, well, I ain't even get to finish. All right. I figured I'd dust the dust off of some of these games and start playing them.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. I downloaded I re-downloaded Alien Isolation 2. When that's done installing, I'm gonna finish playing that. I'll probably just finish it on the stream.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Yeah, it is.
Go on. It's only blood.
I like the Telltale series. They don't get enough credit, even though they went out of
I'll have one like it myself
business.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend.
They have a Law and Order one, but it's not for.
You are just a squire.
It's not for console though. It's only for like
apologies, your lordship.
Cell phones.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Nah, no sauce meat.
Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. And round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
Oh yes, Stephen.
What do I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you
I did
halfway
that,
across the
a little
battlefield
while
on your
back.
face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. This grows more far-fetched every time he
But
tells
then I
it.
thought it was messing up my system.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire.
I'm allergic to
Get you
crabs.
some wine.
Shellfish, rather. Lobster.
I'll do it.
I used to eat it when I was younger, and then as I got older, I got allergic.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
I used to love crab meat with butter, melted
His honor
butter.
is beyond reproach.
Lobster.
House Tully is
But I can't
forever
eat
in his
none of that
debt.
shit now.
They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battle.
That's crazy. Yeah, it was weird though, because I used to eat it when I was little. I got about 12 years old and I got
Let yours
allergic.
go. Tonight we celebrate.
Pour me some of that brewski then, brother. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Thank you much.
To Rob Stark, the King in the North!
The king
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given
I know,
the
right?
greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Yeah.
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
That's crazy. That's crazy, Agent.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect
You're
you
allergic
to
to
squire
crab meat?
forever. How shall I reward your loyalty?
Well, why are you
What
talking
can I
about
offer
crabs
you?
then?
You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
Oh.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've
Yeah, I know.
erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by
I don't,
Roderick's side in the vanguard.
Care for sushi, but
Not as a
there's some
squire,
sushi.
but as
Isn't
the
there
equal
sushi
of
out
any
there
man
without
who
raw
serves
fish in
House
it?
Forrester.
Because I swore somebody
well
gave me some
deserved,
sushi
Gavin.
before. At least they said it was, and it didn't have
Your
what I
hard
thought it
work
had
has
in it.
paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go.
Yeah, I don't like raw
Find
fish, but
Roderick in the
isn't there like
I will, my
sushi without raw
Thank
fish
you.
in it? Ew, sauce meat, however you say it.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you
Mr.
give me a
Umbrella,
hand?
what's good? Nubian Queen just wanted to stop by and
Come
show
on.
my support.
Bring it
Hope
up to you.
everything's doing, everybody in the chat doing well. I appreciate it.
Yourself.
I hope
I've
you're
been a
doing well
squire
as well,
longer than
King
you,
Diplomat.
Which means I outrank you.
So? I told you, not me.
Go with Bowen.
Welcome to the stream.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up
Well, the one I
ruined
had, I
the
think it
use
was like
of the
wrapped in some kind
Let
of
him fetch
green
his own wine
thing,
if he wants it.
and it had
Liar
rice in it.
And an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Nord and see how
It tasted
much you
good,
know.
whatever it was.
See, that's where you love.
But there's different kinds of sushi, I thought, Nubian.
If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the
Oh,
17th.
thank you, Nubian.
I suppose this beats
Sis.
pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you, sis.
All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this.
I thought there was a
Which is
lot,
nothing.
Angel.
The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could
Yeah, I
be
stream a little
squires
bit
for
of
life.
everything over here, King.
All in line around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I
Oh,
ride
okay,
with Roderick
appreciate it,
and Lord
appreciate it.
Forrester.
Thanks,
Sir
King.
Garrett, the fucking great.
You got a channel you stream or anything?
Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there.
I'm gonna check your channel out real quick.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share.
Appreciate it, Cabot. Appreciate it, bro.
In a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just gotten into you. You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine. I am not carrying these by myself. Not a fucking chance.
What's wrong with him?
Okay, cool.
Something the
It's all good.
Boy,
I'll
we
still
have to go.
You go
sub
if
to
you're in
the
such a
channel and
rush.
check you out time to time. Oh, hold on.
We have to warn the others.
Let me
Good luck.
oh shit. Alright, just subscribe to you, King. Burns, y'all want to play Friday this weekend? It was a lot of fun the other day. Yeah, sure. It'll be once the wife get off though. I appreciate it, King. Appreciate it. Motherfucker's getting stabbed up over this piece. Grab it. Did he? Damn. Yeah, we could play that same game we were playing that night, Angel.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! Look out!
Oh man, nice. It must be nice. You say you ready to hit up the beat.
Good fucking riddance!
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh,
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time! Seven hells.
Well, now what do we do?
If we run, they'll hunt us down like dogs.
If we stay, they'll slaughter us like the others.
oh shit. Homeboy dead as hell.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
I know, me neither, Angel. I've been meaning
We
to.
love the fray!
I just never get around to it. I hear you. I didn't even know what a Game of Thrones was until I came across this game, and then I heard it. They got a TV series. I was like, oh, the game is pretty decent. Big said he hitting South Beach up, where the weather's great. Iron from ice. Oh, you mean everybody in their own little conversation? Yeah, it's all good. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm in Delaware. Welcome back, newbie. I didn't even know you left. Oh, okay, I got you, Angel. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, King was talking about you. He said he can't wait to hit up South Beach soon.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Yeah, that's my
Move
little
along,
sis.
boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed them fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his.
Oh,
Must
definitely.
have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
I killed a man for it.
Did you? Now why don't I believe you? That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my
100%.
land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
We just had a big brawl, and the dude's lord died, and his squire, now my pops.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Now they trying to steal my sword. Well, come get it. You'll have it.
Fuck you.
Better put up a fight, dude.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Maybe I should have just walked the other way.
You really are a pig farmer.
What up, lass? Still with you.
Mercy. Please.
It's like what?
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Lord Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Yeah, I got it. Stream it now, but wife wants to wait till she can watch it.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh, that's what's up. Nubian says she ain't chat last.
I tried to stop them.
She's waiting. Oh shit, Pop's dead.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Oh, that's what's up, King.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Hey dear, what? Because he's watching, whatchamacallit.
Garrett!
We about to stream, but...
They were already dead.
Oh, hit that like, appreciate it, lad.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall, quickly!
Appreciate it, King. Yeah, I know, dude. His big old head.
Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
Welcome back, Angel.
You have my condolences.
Thank you, mister.
What, Merman?
Love you.
Love you too, bud.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save
Big
your
Bret
neck.
Hart wannabe looking mother. You called me fly because I said what you look like with those glasses on. No, he because that's what I said he looked like with his glasses on in his
I
screen.
can't say I would have done any different than you, but the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we
So
don't
he's just
respond
coming
with
back
strength,
on
they
me
won't
what I
stop
said to
until they
him.
have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Maggots?
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, damn. God damn. Oh, that's nasty. Alright, later, last.
The Lord of the
Did you
House
make
of
the
the
community on
eldest son
PS4
through
you were
such a
going to make? Or
despicable
like
act of
on
treachery and
PS4?
betrayal.
It's going to be on PS4, and I'm making this
Greater
weekend.
houses than ours are fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
What do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might
I had a
hurt
few
bit.
things to do Monday and Tuesday.
Obviously,
I ain't even go to work. I just went back today.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen.
First, I want to go stream something now, but I don't know what.
I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his
What
house.
was that game you was talking about earlier? Oh, Until Dawn.
Lady
That's what you
Forrester
said.
will be
That's
here
how I
any
be
moment
sometimes. That's why I started
like you to walk on
reinstalling
to
stuff,
see if
and
you
I
can put
figured
any
I'd just
weight
go
on
through my
the
game library and start streaming. But I'm gonna have to stick with this and Batman first, so I can finish those. Then I'm gonna do Alien
Don't
probably.
stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
All hearts.
I'm not sure, to be honest, Cabot. I've never watched this series. I've been meaning to get into it, but never watched it. I know I was a squire for the Foresters.
The Ironwood Grove.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna break them down in episodes.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
Yeah, I need to binge watch them myself.
I'll show you.
Heard it was pretty good series.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess. This might help.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Oh damn, 50 parts. Yeah, that is long. Like, see, that's I gotta be in the mood, and then like, if I stream something like the next time I do
the strongest wood in the known world,
Batman, like I'll probably do another episode tonight, and then when I stream it again, I'll probably stream it in 2 parts, like 2 episodes in that one stream. It depends on how I'm feeling.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Alright, so let me up out of here. Well, I gotta look at everybody in this picture.
Lord Forrester.
Yeah, that guy right there, Cabot. That's who I was a squire for.
Gregor the Good. Right. Never easy being the 4th born son. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester.
Okay, so...
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Alright, now what? Nothing over there. I guess I'll talk to this guy again. Everyone, I'm...
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester.
By
right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the White House hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the 2 houses for as long as anyone can remember.
Oh, okay, I got you, Cabot.
Someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
I don't even know who I am yet. I haven't heard anybody say my name.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel,
so you might be right,
I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his 3rd-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Okay, Stefan.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
What up, Moto?
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is.
How you
but
doing?
I'm afraid he's indisposed at the
doing?
moment.
Going.
He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his duty.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all
That's
relieved to
good
know
to
you
hear.
survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Okay, so his name is Garrett, Cabot.
Family... I'm so sorry.
Later.
What's with the dots, newbie?
Off
You
to
doing
bed
with
now.
Batman and Groot and Bill and they in the chat.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos.
Welcome back, Angel.
But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Nubian.
This was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
There she is.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
It's not now.
What was the dots for?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
It was like 1 dot, 2
Garrett
dots.
has lost as much
I
as
was
anyone
waiting
else
for the 3 dots.
walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
I got you. Wait, that's my uncle?
Our best men
Why
were
didn't I
killed
tell
with the
him about
twins,
this?
along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Oh wait,
Just a boy who can
that's not
barely
the guy
hold a
that
sword.
healed me. Okay,
He knows
never
nothing
mind.
of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help.
Where is it?
It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Alright.
Yeah.
That settles it.
Tired.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance.
Hold on.
I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now...
Alright, hold on guys. I'll be right back. Just a few minutes.
Completely
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. And Nubian said, "Welcome home, Queen."
Thanks.
She said thanks. Oh, okay.
I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
What's the matter, Romy? What's the wrong? Why you sound so sad?
Sorry, he caught me by surprise.
Roman? He's back now.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
Thanks,
I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Huh? You want me to do it now? I'll do it now.
Ethan!
Well, you said... Okay. Well, let me save this.
Ethan!
Great, get a good old horror in. Last said it was good. Nubian said it was sad, so we'll see.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Oh, well. Because whenever you're able to...
Hides to.
Okay, alright, I'll do it tomorrow
he would
then.
reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Appreciate it. Even though YouTube says I have 0 viewers.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't
He said he looked
yet.
like a milk sack.
We had so much fun. Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
That's crazy. See what I'm saying? Like, now that it says one view, I guess if
responsibilities,
nobody says nothing,
But you
then...
don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to
See,
change.
look, watch, and now that it say 3 in there. That's
I'll have
weird.
to have both, I'm afraid.
Thank you, baby.
But
Hanging out.
since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Yeah, I knew it
With
would.
that simple.
And like, I guess
It
it
would be nice if someone
goes on if
divided
anybody's
what
chatting. I
you
don't know.
But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord
Did they
Ethan,
just...
you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has
I'm
arrived.
grateful she's in
Unannounced
my life.
and certainly unexpected.
It's my baby.
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Exactly, Cabot.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay. With his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
You see, got me to play that
Lord Whitehill is in the
honky
lab.
tonk song on the
So
street.
you explain to Lord Ethan why
You know I
they're
love
here.
it.
This was Gary. I told him. Lord Whitehill knows
I know,
Gary
right?
was subscribed to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the
It
backing
didn't
of
grow
House
on me, I
Bolton.
swear.
All the more reason
Did
to
you
stand
just-
up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men will leave.
He said he looked thirsty. He looked
Lord Ethan,
malnourished.
is it? My condolences for your father and
Oh,
brother.
my. Excuse me.
The
Thank
late
you,
Lord Forrester was no friend to me.
Ah,
or my
thank you, Dad.
house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
Thank you, newbie.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt.
I said
What
thank you. You
kind of
can't hear me?
fucking house
Thank
receives the Lord with no fucking bread and salt?
I said thank you. You can't hear me, newbie?
No courtesies.
Why you keep saying
I
it?
should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not
What's the matter?
finished. Maybe if you hadn't been
That's
so
good, yeah.
fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
You ain't seen nothing of it yet. Look at his haircut.
Your
About
man, the
almost an hour.
squire. We were minding
But I was
our own
streaming it when you
business,
were
keeping
on
the
your way
king's
home.
peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer
Now.
for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord
What up,
Whitehill.
Groot?
Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
As that suck.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester,
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Whatever that means. Huh? No, what the guy said.
I was wrong about your son.
What is she talking about?
Stood up to him like a true
Maybe
lord.
it's talking about group
You
though.
were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Unless his internet acted up. He be having internet issues sometimes.
Ethan made this for me. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Mommy, I'm about to take my final ones back because I've lost.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Yes.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can. Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Doing good. How you, Liam? Who's this?
Oh, sorry, lady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
He ain't got nothing in his hand. What is he doing?
Begging your pardon, lady, but are you alright? If you don't mind my asking. You seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, my lady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady.
The hell is he putting in there?
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Why you ask so many questions?
I may be wrong, but it seems
Not you,
like you do.
talk about the little boy.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, my lady.
Probably. Because Brute said, how are y'all doing? Then you said... Yeah, and then you said, I'm getting destroyed. Oh, he said, I'm getting destroyed by the bar and Samoa Joe. What part didn't you see? Yeah, and
Lady
then
Marjorie,
he just said something.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Oh, no.
Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Huh?
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can.
I'll play with you.
But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Why would you want a door that big? What you looking at?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
You go on the avalanche powerbomb famous at Mercury. Look like it cuts a DDT. Oh.
You can do this.
That's what I thought he was saying. But I didn't see the hand behind it. Look at the little midget.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Yeah, he does.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
So how am I supposed to tell her what she wants to hear? Welcome
Old
back,
allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question.
That's what's up, group.
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard
just
thing to
creeps me out.
define.
This
The
face.
city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
What you looking at?
I'll walk you out.
Big. Got a big
This
old
may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Yeah, I'm here.
Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing.
This was listed as what was going on there, so I could attempt to make the right choices. So apparently I was supposed to tell that lady what she wanted to hear, and I messed a few up. Oh, I'm just sitting into this story,
Mira,
that's all.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course,
You didn't hear me talking about the
seated
midget?
way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey?
Which means people hurry up talking to us so I get to the action.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my
Had a
handmaid.
big head though, he was funny looking.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
Nah,
What are you doing?
they're her handmaidens, or whatever you call them.
Well,
I tried to move them back, my lady.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
She said Medusa. Who? Which what?
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the
her right there.
Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady.
Take care, man.
There's been something on my mind.
Appreciate you coming by.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Cyril. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Alright, bet. As well as you. Remember, I subscribe to you as well. And I'll be checking you out. He didn't accomplish the objective group. I hate that.
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially
What up,
now.
Chopper?
I know, my lady.
What's good with you?
I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
I didn't even hear what happened. Oh, that's what's up, Chopper. My horse. God damn it.
7 elves.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins
Yeah, I ain't gonna be
of
all
their
too late
enemies as a
tonight,
coat?
Chopper.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
It depends, though, to be honest. As long as it ain't too late, BX
As my father likes to say,
had a giveaway he wanted to do for the
man
stream.
holds few secrets. But the
I
flayed
think he had
man,
a couple cards out there. If he come in here,
Pity
he can find out what he's trying to do the giveaways on and hit you up
he does now.
if you're not in the stream already.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord.
I ain't seen him yet.
What was that?
My lord?
Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Ethan! As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what would they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you traitors. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Me.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Every time you update
supposed to be
YouTube,
guarding
what, nigga?
our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. You'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Help! Please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
He said no.
This is injustice,
But he
my
stole
lord.
from us, and I am Lord. Yeah. No, he stole and fled. So this is his payment. The people were chanting it, and I had to show
was
force.
Certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
They were chanting it, but
It's a Lord's
it was
duty,
my choice.
so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
He said you would choose him.
Here. The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting.
About this guy?
It would be wise to bestow this
I gotta pick
upon
one
your
of them,
chosen sentinel then,
but
to show
I
that you
asked
are
him
decisive
which one,
and in
who would
control
he
of this
choose?
house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I already know who I want to choose. We need an army. We need a strong army. Our lives are at risk. We can't have any weak. So I picked that mean guy. That's who I'm gonna pick. I know. In one of them countries, I forgot which one it was, they would
Duncan.
They would cut your hands off.
I have much to consider. You face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Roland? Do you trust him?
Can you get assistance?
He's a fine warrior, man.
I don't know what to do. Unless, other than refresh it.
I do not trust him.
Or maybe reset your internet.
He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst
Queen Girls was doing,
time.
or Queen Mercury's was doing that, but she refreshed
Thank you,
it.
Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
You can't hear me? You said, couldn't you get some assistance? I thought you was talking about YouTube, for YouTube. See, Queen Mercury thought you were talking the same thing.
Should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Oh. Well, before that, you said glitching and misbehaving. You were talking about YouTube. Then you said, can I get assistance? It kind of all ran together.
No matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing.
Rearrange this whole face. Who?
I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Wait, Uncle. You can't leave. We need you here. Especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to
Who are you on
return
tag team?
to help you.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, and I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare on the real.
She said no, no.
You know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a
Donkey
sentinel.
Kong.
If I may be so bold,
What do you say?
Sir Roland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Roland is the man you want.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
Exactly, that's the same
Royland
thing I
has the
said.
respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Exactly.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to. I stand by it.
You talk like it was the only thing to be done.
Your mind be
I know
catty
you told
away.
me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father's gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Where's this guy I'm supposed to talk to? I'm tired of talking to all these other people. Let's go. Where'd he go? Where the hell is he?
You're all worthless and weak. Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
a word?
Of course, madam.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's
I
coming?
don't think he
It's
did.
not
Why would you say
ready.
that?
No, but this. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't
I
get much
doubt it.
scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stone.
Why you say that?
It was a man's way of justice.
And how can you tell? Because I can't never tell who has subs for me or not. But I seriously don't think he unsubbed for me. I know I ain't unstuck. I know. You said wondering if you still here. Oh.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
Where the hell is this dude at, man? Oh wow.
Maester?
Yes, Lordy.
I thought he
I see you've
unsubscribed
spoken
for
to
you
a number
though
of
on his
people.
own.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
I mean, he's got you as mod and all that. Why would he unsubscribe from you?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
And when he was in here, he said, "Hey, what's up, sis?" I need to know where that's at. Where that button is.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel.
Desktop version.
But I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
I will hear from my sentinel.
Yeah, maybe. What's up?
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
There must be other options.
We must give him whatever
I don't think
he
you did.
wants.
You didn't do anything to him. I don't think it was him. You know how
us.
you two be sometimes.
Why not
He
make
was
an
just
offering
here
for peace,
talking
my
to you.
lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Like when he comes back in, or pops back in, see what's up.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father. Aye. Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrun. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me,
then
man,
get out.
but you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
You're
You're likely to
you're
get
out
us
of
all
order.
killed.
Get out.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No
That's
matter
right.
what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Exactly.
Then perhaps we should
That's why I
adjourn.
chose you.
We have to prepare the house. There will
No,
always
that's
be
my
those
mother.
who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family, Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
See, and that might be...
I'm trying to do what's best for this
crazy.
family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
I know.
Know that you never
Or
stand
put up
alone.
some... I told him the other night,
You
at
are a
least put up
forester. Mira
one
stands
video
with
a
us,
day or
and she
something.
may be able to help us yet.
A couple videos a day. Just edit them and throw them up there, just to keep his channel active if he's not going to stream. See, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it shows that he unsubbed from you, and probably show that you unsubbed from him. Like, you two probably playing games with y'all.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king? I thought you might want to know.
You can't find him on yours?
Thank you.
El Chapo the Plug, 305.
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Yeah, it is
Sarah,
in the chat. Hear me, dear?
My
Maybe
lady,
instead of in the
I'll
chat.
leave you to talk.
What did King Joffrey say, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Why don't you go and
Soon
ask
I
him
will
then?
be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Sorry, I can't talk now.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to disturb you. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Hey, there's people who've been willing to help me. I don't know. The boy that ran off. You talking about the guy that was talking to me? I don't know. That's the second time I've seen him. He was. He always bothering me though. And I keep telling him I ain't got time to talk, but he still talks.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? I'll fuck him if he's hungry. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
The little guy that I was talking to, Nivea.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Nivea said, what did you see on this channel?
My lord.
I don't know. She just said, what did you see? What did Queen see on his channel? I'm guessing, like, if you're looking at the subscriptions or whatever.
Something wrong with your gate?
Man, we ain't got no army. I thought he said he was going to surround the gate.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you?
Let me go listen to this real quick.
Huh?
Now let me in.
It said, have you ever shaved your balls?
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You? Why the hurry?
And me laughing.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
You did?
You did too. And
fortunately,
she don't know how to do all that, Nivea. She said something about featured channels.
Oh, no.
Wait, why did the gate
I was in
open?
this conversation. I never watched the screen.
I'd have messed up something. Messing with you two. They weren't supposed to come in.
A token for the new Warden of the
But
North.
I'll look when I go.
Let me guess.
Well, I can't. Do you see feature channels on the phone?
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't see your name. I don't even see my name, to be honest. On the featured channels, it's only like a. I only see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's unsubbed because it says, like, it doesn't. It says subscriptions, and it's. I'm not one of them.
Daddy.
What, Remy?
I was a little set of PSN cards so I can do like a PSN giveaway for WWE, like you.
When you get older, get a job and get some money. You're not giving your... I don't give you money to give to other people.
More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay.
I need to give to other people.
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see.
Ready, I won. It took me long. Oh, congrats, Groot.
Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
See? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your blood. The Crown, however, wants you. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries.
It was in my stream.
Shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little one.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the wind and mock
How
so
you
you
can hear that, Nubia?
pathetic little army.
Or you went over there to look?
That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
Oh, okay,
The
I got you.
ironwood. But
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Yeah.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twin. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not
okay,
just
Nubia.
like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You can be me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like Handy?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh, what have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! My lord!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama! Stop! Don't let them take me!
Welcome back.
Take him! Help me! Ryan, please! No! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
Man, that was crazy. Killed the
Ethan
little
sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's
game,
life.
the guy that
He'll be
was the
remembered
little
as
guy
Ethan the
that
Brave.
chopped the guy's 3 fingers
This
off.
house
Another guy
needs a
came
leader.
back
Lord Ethan
and they killed
named
him.
me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty
like
to her
it's
son,
kinda-
and you did it without
So there's this
flinching.
other family
We
that
can't let
wants
them
war
hurt
with
Ryan
us.
too. We have to
But they
stop
wanted our
them.
wood,
We do
our
not
white
stand alone. There are those
Forester
who
wood
will
that
fight
we
for
use to craft swords
Those who
and
hold
shields.
House
and all
Forester
that.
above all other.
But like you have to watch it. It's too much to explain.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you coming through the stream. I might stream something else in a little bit. I'm not sure. I ain't made my mind up yet. But appreciate y'all hanging out. Make sure y'all smack that like button, and I'll get at you. Later, Nubian. Later, the other group, I believe, that's in the chat.